Good day everyone, today we're taking a look at 3 technical setups that every swing trader needs to know. First up, we have the 200 simple moving average, or the 200 SMA. This indicator is a long-term trend line for stocks, and we use it as a way to smooth out all the day-to-day noise to see where a stock is heading over the long haul. If a stock is trading above the 200 SMA, it's often seen as a good sign that it's in an uptrend, while if it's below, it's in a downtrend. In order for a stock to break out above the 200 SMA with strength, I find it best to catch the stock on the day that it's breaking out with large volumes. We're talking at least double or sometimes even triple the regular trading volumes that it's recently had. Now, whilst this isn't necessary, I do find the success rate of my trades to be higher when the breakout comes with high volumes. We can see on Appen here in this example that it did in fact break out over the 200 SMA. However, relative to recent volumes, it's not so significant. Whereas the second breakout here clearly is trading significantly higher with volumes as the stock breaks out above the 200 SMA, giving it more momentum and strength to push through to the upside and reduce the risk of a trade failing. Now, if I arrive late to a 200 moving average breakout trade, I can keep an eye out on that stock for when it pulls back to retest the trend line so I can get an entry. This 200 SMA can act as a support and can provide a very good risk management opportunity as I'm buying the best possible price while still maintaining an uptrend on a stock as it trades above the 200 moving average. Guys, real quick, if you sign up and deposit now with Moomoo, you will get up to 10 free shares with eligible amounts and 6.8% interest for 30 days on uninvested cash. Note that Moomoo also has very competitive pricing with chess-sponsored ASX trades from only $3 per trade and US stocks at 99 cents USD per trade, all without trading limits. So be sure to give it a try. Next, we'll take a look at the tightening wedge chart setup. With this chart setup, we have a look at a stock that is getting tighter and tighter and tighter inside a range until it finally gives way in one direction. Personally, I find it safest to wait for the breakout rather than buying the bottom of the wedge trying to anticipate a breakout occurring. Since we don't know which direction the stock will break out, I find a higher success rate comes from waiting for the stock to clearly trade above the wedge for at least a couple of days. I also find this setup works best when a stock has already rallied and is trading near its highs. Forming a wedge whilst consolidating at the highs can really provide a clean setup that is easy to spot when looking for a wedge setup. You know what's even better than a tightening wedge and the 200 moving average? A stock that combines them together. Here we have A2 Milk or A2M with a high volume breakout above the 200 moving average, then forming a wedge breakout to the upside. I think this is really a perfect example where combining technicals together can really yield a fantastic swing trade. Lastly, we're going to take a look at channels. When a stock is going in a sideways channel, particularly at the highs, we call this a consolidation. And when a stock is trending at an angle, we just call this a regular channel. Now, the longer a stock is trading at its highs in a consolidation, the stronger the breakout tends to be. Here's an example of JB Hi-Fi or stock ticker JBH trading for almost 2.5 years inside a channel, then producing a very strong breakout to the upside. Here we have a more recent example of JBH forming a channel whilst also trading above the 200 moving average. A combination of chart patterns working together to produce a nice breakout to the upside. And here we have another example of a stock holding above the 200 moving average whilst forming a sideways channel, then producing a fantastic breakout. Thanks for watching, guys, and if you have any favorite chart setups, please let me know in the comments section below. I'd much appreciate it. And once again, thanks to Moomoo for supporting this content. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Cheers.